To victory, yay. Welcome to my live stream. Today, I have 79 overall. Myles Turner. He's 7 feet, inches height. NBA top 100 player. Inside scoring 74. Outside scoring 75. Rebounding 79. Dunking 76. Layup 81. Mid-range shot 77. Three-point shot 67. Let's check the rest of the stats. I just got it today. Myles Turner. So, we're going to go to the live events, and I'm going to play first the Indiana Pacers core. I have plenty of stamina today. We're going to play against the current Indiana Pacer team. So they have a Myles Turner as well. And a special Indiana Pacers lineup. So thank you for coming. So we have Indiana Pacers court from Season 4. Now, number 33, give it to Myles Turner. Right there, we have same jerseys right there. Goes in for a dunk, Myles Turner. And we're playing against the current Indiana Pacers team. So, Myles Turner, right now, he is born March 24th, 1996. He is right now 24 years old. And he, in the 2015 NBA draft, he was the 11th overall pick. The starting center right now for the Indiana Pacers. Go in for Turner right there. We have same jerseys right there. Goes in for a dunk right there. We win this game. Thank you for coming. Welcome to my live stream. I'm going to go change my thumbnail very quickly. But thanks for coming. And then we're going to get this packs and stuff. We have plenty of stamina this time. So, should show off some of the courts. Hello, Neon Trey. Thank you for coming. How are you doing today? Got the 79 Myles Turner. So now we're going to play against Colin Sexton and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And I'm going to change my thumbnail. We got Paul George. We have Aaron Holiday. Sabonis. So Myles Turner goes in right. Okay, let's try a nice flying shot right there. We had to shoot a 3 in this event, but we're going to wait 2 minutes. So we can show off this card. Hello, Young Hype. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for coming. Let's try a half-court shot from Myles Turner. Misses that shot. And then I'm gonna talk really quickly, but I'm gonna go change my thumbnail. It's a picture of Myles Turner. I'm good as well. Thanks for asking. I'm happy that you're good. For a shot, I rarely see any gameplay of Myles Turner, but players like him, so I'm happy to do this gameplay. No problem, Young Hype. I understand. I totally understand. Yeah. You have to study. No problem. In for a dunk. So my live stream usually are quite laggy. So now it is no more lagging. So I'm happy about that. So I'm gonna go change my thumbnail still. Just gotta pick a picture. No problem at all, Young Hype. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is Friday night, right? So thanks for coming. Appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful weekend as well. So Paul George, remember when he was the Indiana Pacer? And then Victor Oladipo was the Indiana Pacer this year. So it shoots a 3, and then we get this token right here. Central Pack token. And the tokens, their cards are, the overall is not very high anymore, but I'm still going to try to play some to show off my multi-year lineup court. So now we're going to play against the Chicago Bulls. And I'm continuing to talk about Myles Turner in this live stream. The Rockets are struggling a bit right now. Yes, the Rockets are not playing well. But, when you trade James Harden, that's going to happen. So it's normal. And quite possibly they want to lose as well because you want to get a high lottery pick. It's actually sometimes better to lose. We'll see what happens. Myles Turner goes in for a dunk. Nice shot. Yeah, basketball tournament tomorrow. Okay, awesome. Good luck on your tournament. Hope you do well in your tournament. Thank you for coming. Yeah, bye. Have a great night. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. And good luck on your tournament. Okay, so we have a 3-point shot right there. Myles Turner goes in. Slam dunk. Easy slam dunk right there. Yeah, good luck on it. And thank you again for coming. Okay, right here. All right, so I'm still trying to change my thumbnail. So we're in the same division. The Indiana Pacers, same division as them. So we're going to show off a little bit of Myles Turner. Indiana Pacers logo right here. The shoot a mid-range shot and it makes it easy. Okay, so then we're going to right there. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Okay, I think everything is done. And now I'm going to go just play the game now. My thumbnail is finished. We got a shot blocked. That's very nice from Myles Turner. So I got my first pull in this NBA Top 100 event. My first pull was Patrick Beverley, 79 overall. And then the second pull is Myles Turner. It's not the same player over and over again, so that's good. Good for very happy. Some events right here. And this event, you can also play against certain players. So we're going to play against the Chicago Bulls again. This time is my default jersey, so I got Philadelphia 76ers court and jerseys. Hi, Durant. Hello. Thank you for coming. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing this afternoon? Thank you for coming. You're playing games? Awesome. And I hope you're continuing playing this game as well. And hope you're having fun this season. Hope you're enjoying this season. Myles Turner goes in. 3-point shot against the Chicago Bulls. Oh, you're play Honor of Kings. I never heard of that game. So, sounds cool. Hope you're having fun playing that game. Myles Turner goes in. Nice slam dunk. Oh, you only have to score 2 baskets here in this event. Oh, very hard game. Sounds like a cool game. Is it a little bit like a puzzle game? So Myles Turner, let's go. Let's try a long shot right there. See if we make it. No, we missed that shot. But good luck on your game. 5 versus 5. Oh, cool. Oh, so is it like oh, okay. It involves 5 people against 5 people type of game. That's cool. Thanks for telling me. So good luck on your game. Most of the time I try to play other video games as well, but most of the time I just play this game, because you have to spend a lot of time playing this game. So I don't know if that's a mobile game or a console game, but awesome. There's a lot of great games out there. Thanks for telling me about that. Miles Turner goes in. 3-point shot. We missed that shot. But it's okay. I'm playing the event to save my stamina. So we're going to play another team. Then I'm going to go showdown. So we're just going to play this event here on top. And now we're playing against the New York Knicks. Hi, Obvious P. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for coming. Okay, no problem. You have to go sleep and stuff. I understand. Got 79 overall Miles Turner today, and I'm doing gameplay of this event. Playing against Sixers now. I don't really see that many gameplays of Miles Turner. So I'm awesome. I think it's awesome that we get to do a game. I don't know why that is, but that's okay. Thank you for telling me. Now they put James Harden in the Brooklyn Nets lineup as he got traded there. So he's with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving now. So we got Miles Turner right here. Kyrie Irving, and have a great weekend, Obvious P. I hope you have a great weekend. Miles Turner goes in for a dunk. Yes, I heard about that. It was trending. Lonzo Ball today played really well. And then Eric Bledsoe also played really well for the New Orleans Pelicans. So I was quite surprised. Goes in for a dunk. You didn't go to school. Why? What happened? Were you supposed to? So we're playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves now. Or did you have online school? Today is the day that your teacher's grade. Oh, okay. Oh, so you had a day off. So, okay, cool. That's awesome. Do you still have a... Okay, online school, yeah. In my state also, California, is still all online school, Zoom and stuff like that. I don't know about your state, but it seems like you also have online school. But other states, I know, like Oklahoma, they have like... They're going back to... They're already for a long time already going to school. You only have 2 C's. Awesome. That means you're getting really good grades, so you're getting B's and A's, so awesome. Congratulations, good job. Miles Turner goes in. The rest A's and B's. Awesome, yeah. Definitely great job. Congratulations. You definitely want to get good grades in school. Karl-Anthony Towns goes in for a shot. So I'm looking at the player Miles Turner in this game, and it does look like Miles Turner. We're doing that. So Miles Turner goes in. Try a 3-point shot now. And he wears number 33 on the Indiana Pacers. And in this game, his number is also number 33. So that's awesome as well. So we're going to play against Lou Dort in the Oklahoma City Thunder. So Miles Turner is born in Bedford, Texas. And then later he went to the University of Texas at Austin, Longhorns, to play 1 year of college basketball. And his coach was Shaka Smart. Shaka Smart is a great college basketball coach. and he recruited him to the University of Texas. Obviously, you say that you want Curry and Giannis to play on the All-Star team together. Hello, Jubro. Hi, thank you for coming. Welcome to my channel. Make a lot of basketball videos, so welcome to my channel if you're new. We're doing 79 overall Myles Turner. Yeah, that'd be awesome to see Curry and Giannis together on one team. I'm not sure if that, I think that has happened before. I think that has happened before. I don't remember. But I know there's 2 All-Star captains, and then you get to pick, those 2 captains get to pick who's on their team. Kyrie. I'm 77 overall. Yeah, I've been grinding. I've been playing the game. So, the top 100 event has helped me get a lot of cards. LeBron and Giannis get to play. LeBron James. I think Curry this year is going to get a lot of all-star votes from the fans. And so I think Curry is going to be a captain because I think so far, although it just started, I think, he came back from injury and stuff like that. Or the Warriors had a lot of injuries last year, Klay Thompson and stuff like that. And so I think a lot of people are going to pick him. Yeah, I think the top 2 players, unless they change it, the last few years, whoever gets the most votes, the top 2 votes, they get to pick the team, I believe. So for many years, it was, I think it's always been LeBron James and Giannis. Yeah, and they also pick it on TNT, like, where Shaq and Charles Barkley, that channel on cable where they do a show on halftime. Those are the MVP and the old MVP. They could do it like that, but I think it is the top 2 players with the most votes. Unless they, for some reason, change that. Yeah, they get to pick who's on their team. This year, I think Curry will get a lot of votes. I expect him to get the most votes. Because, he has to do a lot now for Golden State as well, with all those injuries from Klay Thompson, and then Kevin Durant left and stuff like that. So he'll be getting a lot of votes. Now, for many years, it was all fan voting, but now it is also half fan voting and also half players get to vote. But Curry's very popular as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's like Curry or Giannis. It could be Curry and Giannis picking, or it could be Curry and LeBron James or something like that. Curry carries the Warriors. I agree. He's very important for that team. Otherwise, they would lose a lot. The players that they have are not that great. Yes, very true. And Giannis does the same thing for the Bucks. So they have a very... They're the NBA's top few players in the league. Probably top five best players in the league. Giannis and Curry. You have to add LeBron James as well. Graham goes in for a shot. And you get to see again, as I always say, the Charlotte Hornets jerseys. Best jerseys in the NBA. Very beautiful jerseys. Okay, Myles Turner goes in. Wild shot. Moved around with my fingers a lot, so wild shot right there. We're in Bankers Life Arena. If I see the Hornets court. Really, you actually saw it? What mode did you go to? I haven't seen it yet. But I think QJB, he has the Charlotte jerseys and courts. But I haven't really seen it in my game yet. You go in Showdown and stuff like that. Also, the jerseys in the auction house, the Charlotte Hornets is playing an arena. Okay, cool. You saw it. Awesome. I haven't seen it yet. Hopefully, I'll see it soon. The new one, the new court. So we're going to go to Showdown again. Just pick their team. I think that I did pick that team in the beginning. Oh, the new one. I did pick that team in the beginning. When the beginning of the NBA Live Mode Season 5, I did pick that team. But they gave me 76er jerseys and Brooklyn Nets jerseys. And I think that if you have an Apple phone, I think you were able to pick if you pick that team, you get the courts and jersey. But I think for Android, you weren't able to, they gave you random courts and jerseys. So they gave me Sixers jerseys and courts. Miles Turner goes in for dunk, and Miles Turner blocks him. Serge Ibaka goes in, slam dunk right there. Now the second time around, the top 100 overall team players is much harder to get. In the stamina ad place, you can only get one token. You have a Thompson right there, and then you have a Clint Capella. And I'm getting a lot of tokens that are from the first top 100 players. So the one where you have to use to get Kyrie Irving, and I keep getting those tokens now. It helped me get Kyrie Irving, like finish it, the 80 overall. So I'm very happy about that. But now getting those tokens doesn't really help me much anymore. I keep getting those tokens a lot. And so I think the only thing I could do with those tokens is to get the 78 overalls. And then maybe put them in sets or something like that. Because they are non-auctionable. Nice defense from Miles Turner. Goes in right here. He has a long hair, a ponytail. 3-point shot right there. Yeah, I'm going to continue to try to get more 79 overall cards. So that 80 overall Kyrie Irving is my first elite player in this game. Now the NBA Rising rookie campaign thing, I finished with the Colin Sexton like 4 or 5 days ago. But now I still haven't finished the John Morant one, but now the overall is a little bit too low now. So even if I get it, it doesn't really matter. It'll be on my bench. So it's kind of don't need to do that anymore. Miles Turner goes in for dunk. And it's been fun to play with him. A center. A couple of days ago I did a live stream of Malcolm Brogdon from the Indiana Pacers. Miles Turner's teammate. So let's talk a little bit more about Miles Turner. That's a nice looking shot right there. But goes out of bounds. So again, Miles Turner, he's playing the NBA since 2015. He is right now 24 years. University he went to go play at the University of Texas Austin, so he stayed at home. And the Texas head coach is Shaka Smart. And if anybody remembers Shaka Smart, he used to coach VCU, the VCU Rams, Virginia Commonwealth University college basketball program, but they did really well in the March Madness. And so, if you know a little bit about Shaka Smart, he's a legendary head coach. And then 2015, he left VCU and was hired by the University of Texas Longhorns. So Texas hired him in 2015, and ever since then, he's been the head coach of the University of Texas. And he recruited Myles Turner to Texas. Myles Turner was a McDonald's All-American player. And he played in the 2014 McDonald's. Myles Turner played in the 2014 McDonald's All-American game. And the McDonald's All-American game is like the all-star game for high school players. So the top high school players in the country play in this game. Hello, thank you, Ball Nation. Thank you for coming and have a great night. Appreciate you coming. Have a great weekend as well, Ball Nation. I'm doing Myles Turner gameplay. Thanks for stopping by. I'm sensing a little bit of a lag now. Clint Capella versus Myles Turner. And I'm going to autoplay a little bit because it's laggy. Today it was raining today in California. All week it's been kind of cold and kind of raining. But now, as of right now, it has stopped raining. But I think tomorrow it'll rain again. So I think that's why my live laggy this week. It's been a lot of rain. And it's been very cold. Video games. This video game to talk about the players and their lives and NBA history and the news and things like that. So people can learn. And I also learn every time something new about these players. Oh, in 2014, he was a McDonald's All-American player. The McDonald's All are the top high school players in the country. The top high school players in the country. And it's sponsored by McDonald's, famous fast food restaurant. Oh, okay. Just call you Ball out. Okay, thank you. Okay. No problem. I could call you your short name, or I could call you your full name. I remember it, so. And have a great week, and thanks for coming. So let's look at the 2014 McDonald's All-American game very quickly. The MVP, the most valuable player at the time, was Jahlil Okafor and Justin Jackson. Jahlil Okafor, they're both still in the NBA. Bench players. They're not. And he's played for multiple teams. But now plays for the Pistons. And then let's look at Justin Jackson, the team that he plays for. He plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And he's played for multiple teams. We're going to autoplay now because it's laggy. So they were the MVPs from East and West. And I'm going to look at Myles Turner. So Myles Turner from Texas. So he's actually in the East roster. Usually Texas is in the West, but for some reason in this game he's in the East. So he's a center from Texas. Myles Turner played high school basketball in Texas, and he was the in the East roster, Myles Turner. Let's look at his teammates. One of his teammates is Justin Jackson, as I already mentioned. His other teammate, D'Angelo Russell, who now plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then there are other players like Justice Winslow, who now plays for the. So a lot of other players right here. A lot of future NBA players also on this roster. Now let's look at the West, their opponent. As I mentioned before, Jahlil Okafor from the Detroit Pistons. And then there's Stanley Johnson, plays for the Toronto Raptors. Bye, OVSP. Have a great weekend. Thank you for coming. Have a great weekend. Oh, no problem. Yeah, have a great night's sleep. Thank you. And yeah, thanks again. Have a good one. May see you tomorrow. Malcolm Brogdon goes in for a dunk. And then I see the Boston Celtics court, TD Garden. It looks very nice. It looks very cool looking. Very bright colors. Myles Turner goes in. And then, alright. So now less laggy, but I'm just autoplay and talk about more of the McDonald's All-American roster. So Stanley Johnson now plays for the Toronto Raptors. Emmanuel Mudiay now plays for. Did play for the Utah Jazz, but I think right now he's a free agent. He played for the Utah Jazz last year. Now plays for the Memphis Grizzlies. And then, Devin Booker. Devin Booker plays, of course, he's a all-star for the Phoenix Suns. So some of the players that he played with and against. Myles Turner was part of that team. Of that McDonald's All-American game. And you'll see a trend, which is that most players that play in the McDonald's All-American game, most of the players make it to the NBA. Not every player, but most of them do make it to the NBA. Myles Turner goes in for a three-point shot. All right, so it says here that he started playing basketball at 6 years old, and that's very young, but that's usually when kids start playing basketball, and future NBA players usually start very young. And the high school he went to is called Trinity High School in Euless, Texas. And it looks like he played there all 4 years. Some people, they transfer high school and played there, which is awesome. Nice dunk right there. That's some nice animation right there. And just looking, checking out his high school a little bit. And what, so he was one of the top players in the country. So let's look at when you're a top player in the country, right? And it says here he was basically the top 2 center, the number 2 center, the number 1 center in the recruiting class was Jahlil Okafor. And of course, if you know anything about Jahlil Okafor, he was the 3rd overall pick in the 2015 NBA draft, the 3rd overall pick. And he almost was the 1st overall pick, because a lot of people were hyping him up. And Myles Turner, of course, was the 11th overall pick in the 2015 NBA draft. And you could argue that Myles Turner, in fact, Myles Turner has had a better career than Jahlil Okafor. And Myles Turner was the 11th overall pick, and Jahlil Okafor was the 3rd overall pick. So picked higher. Jahlil Jahlil Okafor picked higher than Myles Turner. Yeah, Myles Turner is currently the better basketball player. And has started many games for the Indiana Pacers. Early on, though, I think a lot of people expected him to be an all-star. Sabonis was an all-star. So he wasn't able to become an all-star, but he's still a pretty nice player. A starter and a nice role player. Myles Turner goes in for that backward slam dunk. We make Clint Capella fall. And let's talk a little bit about that 2015 NBA draft. We talked a little bit already about Jahlil Okafor. But the first overall pick in that 2015 NBA draft was Karl Anthony Towns. And Karl Anthony Towns played for the Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns was selected by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Is currently still plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The second overall pick in that draft was D'Angelo Russell. And he was selected by the Los Angeles Lakers. At the time, the Lakers were a bad team. But after playing for different teams in the NBA, D'Angelo Russell now is also a Minnesota Timberwolf. The third overall pick was Jahlil Okafor. And I already talked about he was selected by, I already talked about him. He was selected by the Philadelphia 76ers with the third overall pick. And right now he's played for multiple teams. He now plays for the Detroit Pistons. It's Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. Yeah, he was selected by the New York Knicks. And then later he wanted to be traded, and he was traded to Dallas Mavericks. So he currently plays for the Dallas Mavericks. And then again, the 11th overall pick is Myles Turner, selected by the Indiana Pacers. And he is still on the Indiana Pacers. So, a good selection by the Indiana Pacers at the time. Okay, and then just look at the draft. Continue looking at this draft. And then the 13th overall pick is Devin Booker, selected by the Phoenix Suns. So, in this draft right now, currently, this draft, the 2015 NBA draft with Myles Turner. There have currently one player has made it to an all-star, been an all-star, and has all made it to an all-NBA team, and that is Karl Anthony Towns. So the only player to make it to the all-star game and to make it to all-NBA team is Karl Anthony Towns from the Minnesota Timberwolves. The other players, D'Angelo Russell, Kristaps Porzingis, Devin Booker, have been all-stars, been selected for the all-star game, but have not made it to an all-NBA team yet. But they're still very young, so one day they'll probably make it to an all-NBA team as well. So far, 4 all-stars. But there's Myles Turner. He hasn't made it to the all-star game yet, but he's still a Turner. You know, you have solid players, great role players, starters for teams. So you have Myles Turner, you have Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier was selected by the Boston Celtics. Let me say that again. Terry Rozier, and he's a very nice player. He might make it to the All-Star team one day. And then you have Kelly Oubre Jr. with the 15th overall pick. He was selected by the Atlanta Hawks and then later traded to the Washington Wizards. And Kelly Oubre, he starts for the Golden State Warriors right now, and he's a pretty solid player. And again, they're very young, so you never know. They might make it to the All-Star game someday. It's Mavericks, and he's a nice starter, solid player. So a very nice team right there. Although the draft, I would say for that type of draft, it's I wouldn't say it's the best draft. I would probably say it's a solid draft, a normal draft. You have some all-stars and the rest players are nice role players. It's not as great as the 1984 draft or the 2003 NBA draft or the 1996 NBA draft. It's not as good as those, all those Hall of Famers, but still pretty good. So Myles Turner goes in for a backward slam dunk. Goes in right here for a shot. Nice shot right there. Nice dunk right there. Now, the Indiana Pacers coach last year was Nate McMillan. And now it is, they have a new head coach called Nate Borchgreen. Borchgreen, I think is how you pronounce it. So they have a new head coach. And they did trade Victor Oladipo, who made it to the All-Star game a couple years ago, but was hurt a couple seasons ago. And I think in the offseason he actually wanted to get traded, but he didn't get traded until, surprisingly, he got traded in the 4-team deal with James Harden. So we got Myles Turner goes in for a shot right there. Oh, you see a little bit of his braid his ponytail at the back of his head. It looks a little bit brown color. See up close of that. Jeremiah Grant. So a lot of players now have this card. Have either. So that's awesome. Goes in right here for a shot. I know a lot of people are talking about the new promo and stuff like that. And I can't wait. And of course, Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year is going to have a new promo as well. They always have a Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year promo as well. So I can't wait for that for sure. I can't. We're going to play right here. So some more. Thank you for coming. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Thank you for coming. So like always, I'm going to play until the end. Now we're halfway, even more. Let's autoplay a little bit. Zion Williamson goes in. Pippen goes in for a shot. Good shot from Kyrie. So Myles Turner goes in for a shot. Nice shot from him. Misses that shot. So Zion Williamson with the rebound. Brandon Ingram. We see some New Orleans Pelicans players tonight. Kyrie Irving goes in for a shot. Gives the ball to Malcolm Brogdon. Hello, Elite Players. Yo, thank you for coming. How are you doing tonight? Hope you had a nice Friday night. And yesterday I got the 79 Patrick Beverly. I'm good as well. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. How's it? I haven't been really paying attention to the. Oh, you have 79 Duncan Robinson and all those other cards. Awesome. You've been grinding as well. I think you've been playing more than me. I only have 2 so far. I get a lot of. I'm starting to get a lot of those tokens for the Kyrie Irving and stuff like that. So I keep getting those tokens now. And I don't even know what to do with them. I guess just. Oh, awesome. Robinson's got a 85 overall 3-point shot. Awesome. He has very nice card art. I can't wait to get that card. Nice shot right there. You also have 79 Ibaka, 79 Kevin Love. Awesome. You have a lot. You're almost finished. Congratulations. You're almost finished with the event, it seems like. Hopefully you get the Donovan Mitchell soon. So what do you do with the tokens that I have a question. What do you do with the tokens that are like, the Clint Capella tokens? Or the Marcus Smart tokens? Do I just put them in the sets for try to get elite cards or something like that? The Mavs are disappointing this year. Yeah, the Mavs are disappointing. I was quite surprised by that as well. I heard it's because Kristaps Porzingis is always injured and stuff like that, so he doesn't really get to. I heard that he's not playing well, but I haven't really been following the team. But it's surprising because Luka Doncic, of course, I think everybody expected him to win MVP this year, but of course the team now is out of the playoffs and stuff like that. They're losing a lot. Exchange two of them for one current token. Okay, so you can exchange two of them for one current token. Okay, thank you for telling me. I did not know that. I'll go try to see that, find that in the sets. Some It looks like you haven't gotten Myles Turner yet. So hopefully you get Myles Turner very soon. I also got Patrick Beverly as well in a monthly master. And there's going to be a Tracy McGrady I seen from the live pass. Turner has nice stats. Yeah, he does. He's been, for a center, pretty good. Nice dunking. So they brought back the live pass, like a Earth, Wind, and Fire thing, like a kind of Earth event, and then there's that's going to be a new promo, and there's going to be pretty soon the Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year promo. They don't have that yet, but every year they have a Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year promo, and usually the master is Yao Ming from the Houston Rockets. And they'll also have, Stephon Marbury that played in China. And Tracy McGrady that played with Yao Ming. He's like a fan favorite. He also played in China before as well. So usually they'll have cards like that. The master usually is Yao Ming, as he is China's most famous basketball player. So that should be pretty soon as well, because that is a year of the ox. Chinese New Year is almost here. Maldadon from the Oklahoma City Thunder. They were wide open. Let's see, that's 20%. He still misses that shot, but he's not a great three-point shooter. Nice shot. Ooh, turnaround jumper. A lot of spin moves right there. Okay, it goes in. Nice shot right there. So you play with Myles Turner, you have a lot of moves like that. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Maldadon. One of the nice young players for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Although I'm a little bit surprised that in the promos they've gotten a lot of they have a lot of new stuff, like the higher overall cards. Every promo they seem to have a very high overall cards. Speaking of Chinese New Year, I just realized I have a Chinese Rockets NBA Live Mode jersey from Season 3. Oh, awesome. You kept it. That's cool. I think I have one as well on another account as well. Awesome. You kept it. Yeah, in Season 3, the Chinese New Year event, they gave out jerseys. So I remember that as well. And they also had, they had the Chinese words on it. Chinese Mandarin words. And that's only for Season 3. So Season 4, they did not have that. I know they also had one with the Golden State Warriors, Chinese New Year jerseys. So cool. You should keep that because they might not have that again. So it looks like you played season 3. Awesome. You're like a veteran of the game. I started playing season 3 as well. In season 3, I noticed that they gave us a lot of jerseys because the jerseys were new for season 3 of NBA Live Mobile. So there's a lot of jerseys that I kept. I kept most season 3 items. So I see a lot of jerseys. In season 4, they didn't give out. Season 4, they didn't give out as many jerseys anymore. And then also, like, I think also, every year, Nike and the NBA, I think they have the rights anymore, or something like that, to make those jerseys. So every year they always have new jerseys. So, for example, some of the Charlotte Hornets jerseys that I have, they're all from season 3, which is like now 2 years ago now. And you can't even see it anywhere else. I'm like the only person that has it. And I don't even know if they could give out those jerseys again because I don't know if they have the rights anymore. MC Sports, hello. Thank you for coming. Okay, welcome back, Elite Plays. Hope you have a great weekend, MC Sports. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I was talking about the jerseys again. It was just that, some of the season 3 jerseys, I have them, so I don't think many people, I don't think anybody else has them really, so it's nice you get to keep it as a memory and stuff like that. Because season 4, they didn't give out that many jerseys anymore. And also, jerseys always change every season, so I don't think they have the rights to give out those jerseys anymore. So I think maybe those Houston Rockets Chinese New Year jerseys. So I'm happy I was able to keep it. I also have it's an account that I don't use much, but I bought a Chinese New Year quart from season 3, and they had three different Chinese New Year quarts at the time. And I only bought one of them. I kind of wish I bought more of them. But the designs were awesome. I think the animal at the time was like a lion. Like 2 or 3 years ago, it was the lion. Yeah, I think it was the season 3 and for Chinese New Year, the animal was the lion. And then last year, 2020, was the rat. And this year, it's going to be the ox. So it's like a cow. Alright, so we got to play some of these events right here. It actually saves me stamina right here. We're going to play against the Sixers again. So Myles Turner gameplay. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get the Donovan Mitchell, but I'll try my best to try to get him. I think I'll probably end up with the 81 overall. I think Donovan Mitchell, the one that's non-auctionable. That's pretty much what I'm going to try to do. Let me check this really quickly. Elite Plays, no problem. Have a great night's sleep. And thanks for coming. I hope you have a great night and have a great weekend as well. May see you tomorrow. Appreciate it. Myles Turner goes in for a shot. Have a great weekend as well. And no problem. Appreciate it. So we're going to play against the Detroit Pistons. And they have really nice jerseys. And then we have, again, more Myles Turner gameplay. Number 33. Nice shot from his teammate Malcolm Brogdon. Accidentally did that. But yes, his teammate is on here. What I like about getting Myles Turner, right? So you always want to have some new cards in the game. You don't want to always have the LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Although those are the top players in the NBA. But I think we have too many of those cards sometimes. So it's nice to grind for and play with a player like Myles Turner, kind of a role player. Or a player like that. I think that's awesome. Myles Turner goes in for a shot. Myles Turner goes in for a shot. Nice shot right there. Derrick Rose. D Rose. Helping the Detroit Pistons. Helping Killian Hayes from France. Although they have been had a very disappointing season. This is true. Their season has been quite disappointing. Nice shot from right there. Okay, so we have Myles Turner gameplay right here. And then we have a nice dunk right there. Nice shot right there. Then we're going to autoplay some right here. Derrick Rose to Grant. Let's see if I could do an alley-oop shot. Yeah, we make it. An alley-oop shot. He was open. Very, very nice. And I don't need to complete these events. I already completed them. I'm just playing them for gameplay, stamina. Let's go to showdown very quickly. And then we have right here. Let's look at the end of season rewards. Oh, so you could go all the way to, wow, there's a lot. NBA Legend, Superstar, All-Star. We're at Pro right now. Oh, it ends in 6 hours. So we'll be getting those rewards later. Nice shot right there. Kyrie. Hello, NBA Gameplay. Nice to see you again. How are you? I am good. How are you doing? Just still live streaming. Myles Turner gameplay. I'm still playing this game. Are you still playing this game? You're probably playing 2K and stuff like that. But nice to see you. Hope you're having a great Friday night, and I hope you have a great weekend as well. Just finished the Thunder game. Oh, okay, you're watching the Thunder game. Did you guys win? Let me check. You start playing again? Awesome, awesome. Looks like the Brooklyn Nets won 147 to 125. You like that? Oh, we're playing the game again. Awesome. They're gonna have a live pass again and all that stuff. So how's it watching? Do you root for James Harden and Kevin Durant? seeing the old Oklahoma City championship. Bring the team chemistry up. Yes, that is true, especially for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then you want the young players to develop and then have more chemistry and play together. And even if you lose, you'll have a high draft pick. Wait, I'm gonna check what you said. See what you wrote. Yeah, I don't think any. Yeah, Oklahoma City Thunder fans. I think you guys like Harden, right? Because he didn't do anything. He didn't leave the team really. He was traded by Sam Presti. Yeah. Yeah, I think Oklahoma City Thunder fans, do you guys like James Harden? Because it's Kevin Durant's the one that left the team. Lou Jordan's offense is it getting better and stuff like that? His offense is getting better, right? Because now he has more to do this year. Offensively. Because last year people did not know who he was and stuff like that. This year he has to be more part of the offense. Let me check really quickly the scores. 8 points a game. It's all right. That number's all right. It could be higher. But 10 points tonight. Okay. That's pretty close to his 12-point average. Okay, no problem. See you later. Appreciate it. So Kyrie Irving in this game scored 25 points. James Harden scored 25 points. And yeah, Kevin Durant did not play. And then Lou Dort scored 10 points. And then Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scored 24 points. But it's against one of the best teams in the NBA. So, the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets now are 13-8. They won 13 games, lost 8 games. Oklahoma City Thunder, they won only 8 games and lost 10 games. But that's pretty decent record, I think. Pretty decent record. Nice dunk right there. Nice shot right there. So 31% on my phone now. So tomorrow again, I'm gonna do more live streams of a different card. Let's see what I get. If I get another 79 overall card. But if I don't get one, I'll use the Patrick Beverley. Patrick Beverley was the one I first got on the first day. Now this Oklahoma City Thunder team, I think you pronounce his name Theo Maledon. Got 24 points, and I think that he's pretty good player from what I've seen of highlights. And then there's another player called Darius Baisley, 14 points. Turner goes in for a dunk. And Mamadou Diallo, he won the slam dunk contest a couple years ago. Scored 18 points. And the Thunder also have, I think, the youngest rookie in the NBA. The youngest player in the NBA, Alijic Puseki, got 2 points. And he's probably a project player. He's still very young. So he will be trying to develop Thunder. Just looking at the box score. And this one doesn't show the starting lineup, but I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is your point guard, and the shooting guard is Dio Maldon. And then the shooting guard could be Lou Dort. Depending on Dio Maldon's, I think Dio Maldon's is point guard, shooting guard. So the small forward might be Lou Dort, and then the power forward, Darius Bazley, I assume. And then the center is Al Horford. And I think Diallo comes off the bench. And then you also have Mike Muscala, who played for the Lakers and multiple teams before. He's on your team. He's probably coming off the bench. So we finally get this one showdown token. Isaiah Robley, Moses Brown, Josh Hart, Justin Jackson, Kendrick Williams. Hello. Okay, thanks for coming back, NBA Gameplay. So I have a question. I see your box score, but I don't see the starting lineup. Lou Dort, is he a small forward? Is he playing small forward right now? Because I see on this box score he's listed as a small forward. So your point guard is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and your shooting guard is Dio Maldon. Is that how you pronounce his name? And so he's I think he's from France, right, Dio? So Lou Dort is playing small forward, huh? He played shooting guard last year as he was guarding James Harden. And then I'm guessing your starting lineup. Darius Bazley, I don't really watch the games that much. But Darius Bazley is like the power forward, and the center is Al Horford, right? Al Horford is, of course, very old player, but a veteran now. Played for multiple teams. Okay. So he's playing small forward because normal lineup is Hill, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Lou Dort, power forward Bazley, and then Al Horford. Let me just check really quickly. Who is Hill on Oklahoma City Thunder? Is that George Hill? Is he on your team? George Hill. Okay, George Hill says your starter. Okay. He's a veteran player. I did not know he's on your team. He's played for a lot of different teams. Okay, interesting. I'm pretty sure when Trevor Ariza comes back, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will play point and Dort will play the 2. Oh, so Trevor Ariza is on your team. Trevor Ariza is been on so many teams. Every year he's on a different team. He's 35 years old. Wow. It's still good to be a starter. Wow, he's had a great career, though. He's had a great. And he'll be the 6th man. Okay. Yeah, so I saw an article a couple of days ago that says Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's going to play. I think he's going to play against Chris Paul, against the Phoenix Suns. And then he's like, Chris Paul helped mentor me last year and teach me a lot about the game and stuff like that. And he's going to play point guard. You're glad Ariza's with you. Yeah, he's a very nice player. Let me look at Lou Dort really quickly. Lou Dort I'm going to look at his height. So Lou Dort, he's 6'3", so I think that's... Now there's a small ball lineup and stuff like that. He's 6'3", and he's playing small. CP3 never mentored him. He might not be as good as he is. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's very tall, by the way. Yeah, and I remember when he was on the Clippers, and they traded him for Paul George, I believe. Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's pretty tall for a point guard. 6'6". It's like a perfect height. 6'6", a perfect height for a shooting guard. Lou Dort, though, although he looks pretty buff, I mean, he looks kind of tall. But 6'3" for a small forward is very short. You know, like a couple of days, like last week, couple weeks ago or something, James Harden was playing power forward. James Harden was playing power forward for the Brooklyn Nets because they're really because the trade for James Harden they power forward. Which I haven't watched that game, but I'm curious to see what that game was like. I know that NBA.com has Dort at 6'3". I'm pretty sure he's 6'4" or 6'6". Okay, yeah. I was surprised how short he is. But yeah, he's probably taller than that. Lou Dort, if he's 6'3", though, he could play point guard. Yeah, I understand the NBA. It's like a positionless lineup now, and then you can, some players will play point guard and then power forward and stuff like that. But it's kind of hard to get used to it. Oh, by the way, Nicolas Batum, from France. For the Charlotte Hornets last year, he was like their shooting guard, Nicolas Batum. And this year, I think on the Clippers, he's like their power forward. So he's playing power forward. So it's interesting. And Nicolas Batum is... I need to start watching more Oklahoma City Thunder. Nicolas Batum is... Let me look at his height. Nicolas Batum is 6'8". So he's tall enough to do that stuff. For a shorter player, it's kind of harder. Wasn't Batum on the Thunder at some point? Let me look at Batum. He was on the Charlotte Hornets for a long time. They gave him a huge contract. And then he was also on the Portland Trailblazers. And early on in his career. So no, he wasn't he never played for the Thunder. He surprisingly only played for 3 different teams now. Now he's on the Clippers, so he's only played for 3 different teams. So he's not like Trevor Ariza, who've been on pretty much every team. Trevor Ariza's been on pretty much every team. I think of Jeremy Lamb. Yeah, Jeremy Lamb, let me look at... Yeah, Jeremy Lamb was drafted by Oklahoma City Thunder. And what team is he on now? He's on the Indiana Pacers. And I don't know if I don't hear much about him. So your Oklahoma City Thunder, your young players, who do you think is the most talented? And not talking about Lou Dort or Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but like Theo Maledon and then Baisley. Who do you think is the most talented one? Let me look at Jarius Baisley's name. They got very cool names. You have to give them that. You like Theo for... Okay. So Jarius Baisley is 6'8". And then you have Theo Maledon from France. 6'4" his height. He can run the offense, make a shot, play solid D. Speaking of Dio. Okay. Awesome. Happy he's playing well for you. For your team. Let me look really closely. I do not know much about him. So I want to try and see if he's a rookie, I believe, right? And he was drafted, and he's also in this game, by the way. He has a card in this game. He is 2020 NBA draft 34th overall pick in the second round. So yes, he is a rookie. And those European players are pretty good. Let me just check really quickly. What is he compared to in the draft? You didn't hear much about him in the draft. Well, let's look at if he's compared to any player. I like looking at the comparisons of every player. So let me see. I don't really see many comparisons. Yeah, I don't have that. Oh, you see a Minnesota Timberwolves score right here. It looks pretty nice and bright. So now he went 6 of 6 on 3-point attempts. He's tied for most threes made for a Thunder rookie. Did you see my other comment that say he went 6 for 6 on threes? Oh, I just saw it right now. Okay, awesome. So he's a pretty great 3-point shooter, Dad. That's awesome. I was just checking to see what he's compared to in the draft. No, because he's French, I'm pretty sure Tony Parker has trained him. Tony Parker from the San Antonio Spurs, as he works with a lot of the French players, including Nicolas Batum, and Killian Hayes was now on the Detroit Pistons. He should have went 7-7, but apparently one of them were really deep too. Oh, okay. Yeah, that happens. You know, you sometimes you step on the line or something like that. Let me just check. Yeah, I don't see any comparisons of him, but it looks like he's pretty good, and he's looks like he went to Paris training camp with Tony Parker and stuff like that. Do you think he plays like Dennis Schroeder from last season? Do you think he's a little bit like him? Okay, you have this. I'm gonna just go and say game. Okay. Of Lou Dort's comparison is MJ. I just go, yeah, it could be. He's the GOAT, of course. His comparisons are probably the GOAT now. I'm trying to find. Sometimes you can't find it, but I was surprised he was actually undrafted, Lou Dort. So just looking at the first website, I go NBADraft.net. He's compared to a player called Rawly Alkins. Raw Alkins or something. I don't know who that is. Probably a player from back then or something like that. No, so Raw Alkins is a player that let me just look really quickly. Was also undrafted in 2018 NBA draft. He is 23 years old right now. He played for Chicago Bulls, and now he's no longer in the NBA. Played 10 games for Chicago Bulls, started one game, and averaged 3.7 points a game. Went to University of Arizona, and now plays for FC Football Club. Porto. Plays for a Portuguese team. Oh, I think he's similar shoulder. Oh, I asked that because it kind of looks a little bit like Schroeder. His body type and stuff like that. So Lou Dort was compared to a player that is now out of the NBA. But Lou Dort at the time, I don't know what the experts were doing, but they totally forgot about him, and that's why he went undrafted. So there's a lot of great undrafted players out there, like hidden gems, and the Oklahoma City Thunder obviously found a hidden gem there. Oh, and also I want to ask you, realistically, Luthor, do you think that I'm just gonna say, Kawhi Leonard and stuff like that. And he first came into the NBA, in the future, which is he's known for his defense. Eventually, he's really good at offense, and his game grows, and that's what they say about Kawhi Leonard. That's why Kawhi Leonard wasn't drafted very high, because he was known for his defense, and then later, when he came to the NBA, known for his offense. So maybe, even though they're very different, they're probably different. Yeah, I think Lou Doors will be a Kawhi Leonard type player. Okay, cool. You like that comparison? Yeah, and I just say that because you're first like a defensive player, then you slowly grow, and then you become a better offensive player. Kawhi Leonard's 6'7". And hopefully they make an all-star team one day. I love to see Lou Dort make the all-star team, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as well. If Sam Presti doesn't trade them. Okay, no problem. Have a great night, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend as well. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming. And good luck with the Oklahoma City Thunder team, and hope your team wins, continues winning and stuff like that. Thanks. Bye. Bye. Have a good one. Serge Ibaka goes in, former Oklahoma City Thunder player, and now Clipper. And then you have Turner goes in. Myles Turner gets blocked. I think also by Myles Turner. I think he has Myles Turner as well. So a lot of players now have identical, because of this campaign, a lot of identical players. Nice shot from right there. Hello, thanks for coming. How are you doing? Hope you have a great weekend. What's the new update? Oh, I'm today right now an NBA Live Mobile. If you mean this game, I'm doing gameplay of Myles Turner from the innocent. Our campaign is the top 100 campaign, so we're grinding for a Donovan Mitchell card. Thanks, appreciate it. So I've been playing so far, just grinding stuff. Oh, my phone kind of froze, so. If you play this game, you'll notice a lot of grinding and stuff like that. Phone kind of froze. I'm almost finished. Yeah, sometimes it freezes and it goes on forever. Like a lag for like 8 hours and stuff like that. Okay, so looks like I'm back in the game, but it's very slow now. Lonzo Ball played really well tonight, and Drew Bledsoe also played really well today. Trying to get in the game. Right here, very slow. I'm almost finished. Oh, I don't play the game that much, so. I just usually just live stream playing it. But I don't really play every day and stuff like that. As you know, I make instantly, so I don't play enough. They play like every single day. So sorry about the lag. It is very laggy, and hopefully it gets better. It's slow now. So I'm autoplay. Usually that is faster. What's your favorite NBA team? Any team that you follow? By the way, I'm from California, Los Angeles area. So, I don't know if I told you that before, so. Oh, you like the Miami Heat, huh? Cool. I don't think they're playing really well, right now, right? But they were last season from the Miami Heat. Are you from Florida, Miami, Florida? Or do you just like the team? Yeah, they've been playing, they've been very disappointing this year. Okay, you're from Brooklyn. Okay. You care about the Brooklyn Nets? Yeah. I'm a little bit disappointed in the way they're, but hopefully they get it together and then they start playing well. It's still early on in the season. Hopefully they oh, you go to a game sometimes. Okay, cool. Now your Brooklyn Nets team now have they're probably the most talented team in the NBA with that big three: Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving. So they're a very exciting team. About the Nets. And I don't think they've ever won a championship. I think they won a championship with the ABA when they were a part of the Dr. J and stuff like that. You can't believe they got James Harden. I'm surprised too. And James Harden is one of my favorite players as well. So I'm surprised they were able to complete that trade because that was the rumor a lot. James Harden trades to Brooklyn Nets or James Harden trades to the Sixers, something like that, for Ben Simmons. And I can't believe you actually. Yeah, I'm surprised too that you completed it. And now it's all about chemistry and hopefully Kevin James Harden can continue playing together and start playing well together instead of ego and stuff like that. So you have the most talented team. I think you have three stars. Your team is more talented than the Lakers, in my opinion. But overall, the Lakers have a better overall team with the bench and stuff like that. I think the Brooklyn Nets have a very nice team. I expect you to make it to the NBA Finals team, but we'll see. I don't think they never won a championship. No, James Harden has never won a championship. Yeah, he loses a lot in the playoffs. Like when there's a lot of pressure situations, he loses a lot. So people kind of make fun of him and stuff like that. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Oh, whatever. Is this lag going on?